Welcome back to the channel. I want to take another look at the Yolopark TF1 Orion Pax. So, I did a video on B, have Alita, still need to do a video on, been putting that off. Of course, got Orion and, you know, of course, Megatron, whatever, D16, whatever you want to call him. It's D16, right? Whatever. Finally in the mail. So those two went missing. That's a whole big fiasco. Just whatever. Finally ended up getting my package as soon as I sent the claim in. So that whatever with that. Either way, you want to take a look at Orion here. Now, he was the one I was most excited for. He, I'm gonna be honest, might be the most disappointing to me. Maybe just because of some parts. I still like him. And he's still a good figure. They all have their flaws and their good stuff. I'm gonna be honest, was expecting him to be my favorites. I still think it's B, but there's some stuff here, so let's get into it. Accessories, of course, the tin. Have the jetpack, which I guess let's just show this off right now. One of the issues is this back piece here is just it's so loose. Now it's not gonna come off, but it's very loose. I want to see the jetpack. Yeah, so the jetpack is tighter. I'm half tempted just to leave the freaking jetpack on, but man, that's just loose. So jetpack. We have the cog, which is like D16. Can you put that in there? And pull this off. Let's find out. Probably gonna have issues. Okay, there goes his hands. We'll mess with that later. Throw that back there. Then, of course, different hands. Got two fists on him. We have two pointer hands. So, love that. And then two of the kind of displayed out hands. So, three sets of hands, jetpack, and the cog in their articulation. The head. So, let's do some swivel. Side to side. Arms go up. I guess out, up, whatever you want to call it. So, an extra joint. 360 ball joint. Let's see. Swivel there. And then it's technically a double joint. This upper joint doesn't go very far, but it's enough to get some pretty good articulation out of. Hands are on ball joints. Torso, some swivel here. Legs. Now, I want to see if this will work. This is the issue. The legs here, there's two pegs. I want to show this off before I did the video, but was getting annoyed with it. The skirt pieces, don't know if they're still going to move or not, because I glued it in, but, and there goes that. But just came out. That piece was loose, none of them snapped together. I ended up putting 2 drops of glue on there on the pegs. Now they're holding, but, yeah. So, that's semi-annoying. That was the main issue with this guy. Just, you could not keep them together worth a crap. So, had to glue it. Now, I'm assuming the hip skirt pieces don't work. I don't think any of them work. But, whatever with that. Not really going to use them, so I don't really care. But, that's kind of annoying. Let's see. Some swivel. Single joints, but it actually looks really good. I love, well, we'll get into the paint then. But, and then ball joint at the foot. So, okay. Articulation is decent. Something just fell. Who the heck knows what that was? But the paint is pretty good with these guys. It's like the bigger figures. The silver looks phenomenal as always. Pretty sure that's the same. Well, I don't know if it's the same silver they used on the bigger figures or not. But silver looks great. I love the blue. Man, besides that, well, I guess all Hasbro ones. Man, Toy Company's got this blue perfect. It looks great. There's no marbling. Well, no, there's a little bit. Anyways, the blue looks great. I love it. The red, I wish was a little darker, or maybe it's just shinier. I'm not sure. I'm too big fan of the red. It looks fine. Just wish it was a little darker. But other than that, colors look great. Even where there is paint here, it looks great. No complaints. Face looks all right. I think it's all right for some size comparisons. Here is the Alita 1. We've got a McFarlane Avatar figure. Oh, there he goes. Back up. Star Wars Black Series. Actually pretty close to Black Series height. Over here. and a Marvel Legends. Quick, one last issue here. The hands. So they fit in well, but it's almost like they should go back farther and slide in. Which, oh, maybe I just fixed that? You gotta push it back up in there? Okay. Or is that... That's better. The ball joints were loose. Maybe I need to check that on, Meg's too. So, okay. Forget about that issue. Hopefully that's supposed to be like that. He is. He's fun. I mean, he's still... The Optimus, Orion, whatever they made for this movie, all the figures are honestly pretty fun of them. Still, it's just this piece breaking here, or well, not breaking, just not holding together. I guess I fixed the hands and that piece, which I don't necessarily want to glue, but I just does not want to hold, and I don't really want to lose that, so we'll see what I do with that. But either way, he's a fun figure. He's still very fun. Now that I might have that fixed and it's not falling apart on me, he might be one of my favorites. I still don't think he's as good as B, but man, I still really like him. He's going to stand out on the shelf. He's going to look great. But there he is. If you have him, had these issues, because I don't think anybody had that issue, at least the reviews I watched. Let me know what you think. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned and see you in the next one.